All right, guys, fishing football. I've got a lot of things to say about Florida, and I'm going to get into that. But just listen to this first, this little 10-second clip.
Doing that at this very second. So
could be worse. You could be Urban, but I was just curious. Thank you.
Did y'all just hear that? So after a 25-minute interview after the Kentucky loss, in the post-game presser, somebody made the comment towards the late end of the interview that at least you're not Urban Meyer. And that's honestly got to be one of the most disrespectful things that I've ever heard in a press conference with a head coach, at Florida. It really is. The way Urban Meyer leaves programs is absolutely horrible, and they're insinuating he's going to do the same thing. But really, this just shows you where the fan base is with the program. It shows you where they are with Dan Mullen. Florida's tired of being good. They want to be great. So, and Dan Mullen's not doing that for Florida. You can make the argument, yeah, they made the SEC championship game. Yeah, they beat Georgia last year. I really don't think any of that matters, especially when you take a loss like this. You don't see elite teams losing to, nobody's really in the same conference. That's like Ohio State losing to Maryland. It has happened, Purdue in years past, but really, people around Florida just want Florida to be great, not good. We're tired of being good, and that's the whole problem. So let's just get into Dan Mullen real quick. Dan Mullen can't recruit at an elite level. In the state of Florida, I honestly think that you could bring in any decent head coach into the state of Florida, especially at the University of Florida, and they would recruit better. You're in the hottest recruiting bed in Florida, and you can't keep these elite talents in state. It's honestly crazy. I'll bring up the Palmetto boys. There was 5 last year in Palmetto High School. 3 of them went to Miami, and they're looking amazing at Miami. Miami sucks, but they're good at Miami because they're good players that Dan Mullen couldn't get. We got 2 of them, obviously, Jason Marshall and Corey Collier. But the point really remains, you've got to really recruit in the state of Florida, and he can't do that. Now, okay, so as a Florida fan, the only thing that I worry with losing Dan Mullen is the only thing really that I like and that I'm secure about is I'm not worried about having an offense. I know we're going to have an offense. Florida is always going to be explosive, usually with the offense. I mean, almost no matter who's the quarterback, even though that does play, make a role and if that happens or not. But so there's problems with Dan Mullen. We're talking about the recruiting and everything, but it's coaching too. He is a really good play caller, but like last Saturday against Kentucky, it was just god awful. And now, like I said in this interview, you got to go watch this post game press conference interview if you haven't. But I'm going to show you some clips, but I'm trying to make this quick also without rambling for 30 minutes because I can definitely do it. I promise. But man, Mullen just looks defeated. He looks so defeated. He looks so sad. He looks so just not interested, not competitive, not. When he first got to Florida, Dan Mullen really was kind of a grinder. I mean, he was competitive. He wanted to win. You would see clips of him on the sideline just literally screaming at the top of his lungs over a play, over a bad call, or over a touchdown. Whatever. I mean, he was just passionate about it, and he doesn't seem that way anymore. A lot of people thought that going into this year. All the NFL talk and all that, but it's really went to a new low. It's just really down. It's really went downhill. I'm going to show you another clip right here that's going to show you just how defeated he looks. And the whole interview is like this, but these are just the funny, weird, stupid clips that I found and got for you. But it's just amazing how defeated he looks and is and how short his responses are when somebody calls him out. So just watch this. I'll be right back.
Coach, how would you assess the lack of downfield passing and stretching the field from Emory this last game and some this season before this last game?
Yeah, well, you look at the last game. They played us. They were playing a lot of one high, soft, deep coverage.
Okay.
So schematically, you're not going to. If they're just bailing everybody really deep, you're not going to just launch it into coverage down the field.
Okay. Back first season here after the Missouri game, you referenced wanting to win and compete with everything, and including thumb wrestling with a lot of passion. Mm-hmm. Is that same sense of urgency and motivation missing from the program right now?
Not at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. I promise you that.
Thank you.
Thomas Culkin. Yeah, Dan, I'm going to kind of follow up along those lines. Whether it's right or wrong, a lot of the fans feel like maybe you guys are kind of stalled out at that New Year's 6 range. What is it going to take for you guys as a program to push through and get back to that SEC title game and a situation where you can win it?
We were there last year, so.
But do you understand the concerns about the trajectory, given that you were there last year and now you're 5 games in, looking at a 3-2 record?
No, I mean, each year is independent of itself. A lot of different factors go into things from one year to the next. There's a lot of football still to be played this year, so we'll see how this year plays out.
Mark Long.
All right, so as you can see, he's asked about his competitiveness, and his answer is, oh, no, without a shadow of a doubt, no, not here. It just really seems like he's just lying, and not lying purposely. It seems like a guilty lie, like he knows it, and that's really what it sounded like. Now, I'm going to bring up one more point, and this is what, I've been saying this forever, but Dan Mullen is good, not great. Florida wants to be good, not great. The things with Dan Mullen, he is a good coach. He is an amazing offensive mind, and he's a good coach. But he can't recruit. He doesn't put the effort into recruiting. That's the problem. He doesn't put the effort. I think he could get these kids if he wanted to. Okay, but second problem, he can't make hard decisions. They're asking him about why they don't play Anthony Richardson more and pretty much insinuating, hey, what can you do to put him in the game more if he's healthy, which he is, he confirmed. And he pretty much said, oh, we'll game plan for that. He can't make these hard decisions. He cannot fire Todd Grantham. The offensive line coach, John Hevesy, is really questionable. In the Alabama game, they looked amazing, but other than that, I mean, the offensive line's been horrible the past few years. And that goes on the offensive line coach. And then if nothing's done about it and the offensive line is still bad, just like the defense, who does that fall on? Dan Mullen. Dan Mullen can't make a decision to fire these people. He's too loyal to the quarterback. He's too loyal to his seniors. And I love that, honestly, about him. I'm so bittersweet about this because I like Dan Mullen in general. But there's a lot of stuff about this that just really irks me, and it just kind of puts me in the direction to really think that the program's not going to go anywhere with him. But like I said, I mean, he won't fire any coaches. He won't start a freshman quarterback that's obviously more talented and better than the one he's got that's a junior. And you don't see a lot of transfers from Florida. That's one thing, too. I like that. It's a good thing for us. I mean, it means the players like it. The players are bought in here. And the players do buy in at Florida with Dan Mullen. He's got a culture here. But at the same time, you see a lot of cultures fall apart with coaches. It's not happened. But like I said, you're not going to get to the next level like this. And it really it's kind of false hope for a lot of people. How long is Florida going to sit around and be good? You know what I'm saying? We're a nationwide brand and a nationwide program. It's an amazing coaching job, $7 million a year, pretty much guaranteed starting if you come coach here. Why can't this coach tell us? Why can't Mullen tell us, reasons for things and why he does things and why he can't? And, it just gets really frustrating. I'll leave you with that. But like I said, he can't fire coaches. He can't play the right players. He can't make decisions. Amazing offensive mind, can't recruit. Dan Mullen gives you this much, and then he gives you this much of this hand full of shit. That's what he does. He gives you amazing offense, and then he just shits in your hand on the other side. So, I'll see you guys later, man. Comment below if your thoughts on Dan Mullen, thoughts on the Gators, if you're a fan or not. Just give me some insight. I'm trying to pretty much put it out there about where the fan base is with Dan Mullen and the Florida football program. So, with that being said, I'll see y'all, man. Like I said, comment below. Let me know and subscribe and like if you enjoyed it. So, we'll see y'all, man.
Questionable, so I'm not be too long for me to go through it all.
And again, can I follow up on your competitiveness?
Yeah.
So with that said, TV cameras caught you smiling, almost like really enjoying yourself as you walked to do the handshake post game with Mark. Okay. Were you smiling at Mark? That you got me here, or what? I mean, it just seemed really off and out of character for you.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if you keep a camera on somebody, everything you can still shot whatever thing that's going on in your mind. In my mind, at that point, I'm thinking about, everything that went on during the course of the game, what we did well, things we have to improve. I'm thinking of how I want to talk to the team, how we got to build it back up. We have a whole long season to go play ahead of us. I don't know. I mean, you could probably get If you keep a camera on me the entire game, you'd probably catch me doing all kinds of things that probably would be like, boy, I wonder why he's doing that at this very second. So.
Could be worse. You could be urban, but I was just curious. Thank you.